It's a big old delay.
Well, yeah. You're going to get that. Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
Live. Little test phase, guys.
Live and uncut.
Hey, thank you all for tuning in, and those of you who can tune in later, I appreciate that. We're doing something new, we're trying something new, testing out some new equipment, testing out some new capabilities, and as you guys always know, I always tell you guys, you're only as effective as your equipment and your understanding of that equipment, and that's what we're doing. So we're doing a little test fire, so thank you guys for tuning in. As you already know, we have today, in this episode of featuring it live with a little brother here. All right, guys, little brother. He's, also a soldier as well, and on the reserve component, and so there's a lot of different opportunities you can pursue in the military, not just the active duty side. There's a lot of options you have, so always keep that in mind. Well, as we're testing this, we're just kind of winging it, guys. A lot has gone down the past couple of weeks. As you know, I've been off the net for a little bit, but I definitely appreciate you guys and all the support and love you guys have been showing me on the Discord and the social medias and just checking in. A lot has gone down. I would definitely say, long story short, we had a death in the family, especially over the holidays, and that is never easy. It's never easy when you go through that, especially around the holidays. It's always tough, but it is a way of life. It is a reality of life that we have to always accept, and that is the reality of we are all on borrowed time, every single one of us. And there's a saying that even when you're born, the first breath you take, you are accepting the reality that you are going to die. So it's what are you going to do with that time? That borrowed time is what are you going to do with it? So keep that in mind. And I think that would be a great topic to discuss, and we'll definitely go further into that. But this is going to be a short, guys. Nothing long, nothing too crazy. But, I'll let you guys kind of chime in as you guys do. Hey, you guys already know, like and subscribe to the channel. You guys see it on YouTube. Follow me on the Twitch channel. A lot of you guys do already, so I really do appreciate that. Comment down below, as always. Let me know your thoughts, opinions. If you guys even yourself experience a tight situation or a sensitive situation or even a tragedy over the holidays, hey, that's something we can kind of talk about and get through together. So thank you guys. Okay, so without further ado, I'll let my guest introduce himself to you guys and kind of give you a little understanding of who he is and what he does and how he knows me.
How I know you? Came into this world 29 years ago. Guys, I'm Andrew. I'm Gabe's little brother, one of them. There's many of us.
There are many of us.
There's a lot of us, but I'm one of them, number 4 out of the 6. That's what I always tell everyone. Because everyone's like, which number are you?
Number 4 out of the 6.
Especially over this past, over there after the funeral, they'll all get together, the celebration of life. And man, the family is huge.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people that I was just like,
yep.
They're like, oh man, we know you. You were just this little.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I don't know your name. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. And you know what's crazy? I always think about too is it's crazy how I met so many family members, like you were saying, that I didn't even know or haven't seen in years. And I'm always like, I walk away leaving the building, and I'm like, dude, why does it take a death to bring family together like this?
I know that was the crazy
Why
part.
does it take a death to bring family together? And if you guys have experienced that or even had that thought linger in your mind, please feel free to comment down below. Let me know. You know, I do read those comments. I interact with all you guys. But that's a good question. Like, why does it take a tragedy like that to bring family together? Knowing that all this family, you guys, you're alive, you know, this whole time.
Because I don't even know who to reach out for. Like, I don't know them. But they know me. They knew, like, you're Victor's son. Yeah. Oh, I'm the cousin. Or I'm so-and-so. I've seen you since you were little. I'm like, dude, I'd never seen you after that then. Like,
jeez, dude.
It's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, the way I have to meet you is, like, during this circumstance. And it is just crazy.
Yeah, it's a sad reality, I think, that we all experience, you know. And another reality, though, that definitely I experience a lot, and we can even talk about this. I think this would be a great topic for us to engage, is grudges. Family grudges. They're existent, team, and they do exist, and I'm pretty sure some of you can relate and have that family member that you're just like, dude, I can't stand this person. I can't be in the same room with them. Or there's a grudge that you just haven't let go or haven't forgotten. But how do you deal with family grudges?
You really want to know?
Yeah, no, hey, there's no judgment, guys. So, hey, sometimes, and I've heard all the answers.
My honest thing with a grudge, I don't hold them. I honestly don't. I'll joke about it, but honestly, I just, what's done is done. Nothing I can do. I can't go back in time. I can't let it, like, I can't also let it, like, affect what I do.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can't even, like, dang, man, the rest of my life I'm gonna have this grudge against this person for what? It's like affecting how I'm living. It's keeping me up at night, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I see him there, it just makes it awkward now. Now everyone's just like, oh, why are you looking at that person like that? Or, you know, why don't you go and say hi to that table or anything like that?
Yeah.
Just forgive and forget. Just move on. Don't let it get to you. Just keep on trucking.
Yeah. I mean, forgive and forget. But that, you know what? That is one of those statements that is a lot easier said, or a lot easier typed, or a lot easier to be a meme or put on your social media. But there's a reality of living that, you know, and that's something that I know I've had to struggle with in the past. But I know that forgiving and forgetting, that there's more to that. There is, okay, forgiving, that is the thought, the idea, the behavior. But now there's the actions, and that is the forgetting part. So it's tough. The reason why I say that is because we don't truly forget.
It also depends on who it is, too.
No, yeah, very true, very true. But a lot of it too is like I said, the fact is you're never going to truly forget. But having to operate and still live and still be that representative of the family or the friend or the relationship, because it's not just family, guys. I mean, this kind of stuff happens in relationships. It happens in the workplace, you know, and to actually forgive and forget. I mean, I think they really got to just change that term to just, forgive, remember, but also move forward.
I think it also comes on what they did.
Yeah.
Because it can be something accident or something where they're like, they did something to you and they knew what they were doing, but they chose to do it anyways, knowing like, hey, it's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like their intent now was to hurt you. And now you got to like, what do you do now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, dude, this so-and-so just, did this to me. And they knew what they were doing. So they did it.
Yeah. No, that's very true. I mean, that is a reality, but it comes down to how do you, like, it goes back to what I said, though. What are you going to do with your borrowed time, And part of that borrowed time is, hey, are you going to live in this grudge? Are you going to live and let this ruin and cause stress or just ruin your relationship, or your happiness or your peace over a grudge? That in reality, your problem today is not going to be a problem 5 years from now.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what it is you're going through, and I've always said too, a few months ago, I had someone close to me, my platoon sergeant, my mentor, committed suicide. And he used to be the one that used to tell us that there is no permanent solution to a temporary problem. And it was crazy, when I found word of that. But I still live by that, and it's still very true. And it resides in me that there is no permanent solution to a temporary problem, because these problems that we're going through today, this grudge, or whether you're going through a finance issue or you're going through, a weight problem or whatever, a work problem, I guarantee you 5 years from now, it's not even going to be existing. It's not even going to be there. But what's going to be there is your grudge, your attitude, your energy, your stress, your sleepless nights, everything that you can control. But yet you choose to let it get the best of you.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm always harping on you guys as my siblings and family, where you really have to appreciate time. And when you appreciate time, you value it, and you know that you're making the best, of where you are and what you got going on in front of you. Because at any moment's notice, it can be taken away.
Oh, yeah.
So don't let those grudges, team. Don't let those grudges take the best of you. Don't let those problems get the best of you. They will not be existent 5 years from now. I promise you. So focus on forgiving. I would say don't forget, but do move forward. Do move forward. And that's what forgiveness is moving forward.
Oh, yeah. Especially that person will see a lot. Like, damn, I did this person wrong. This person still,
Oh, man.
forgave me for it and moved on, and they're not trying to get back at me.
So it's funny that you say that, because one of my New Year's resolutions, and I want to know yours here after I say this, and the team, same with you guys, team. If you once you watch this, hey, feel free to comment what your New Year's resolution is, what's your goal. And I don't like the term resolution. I like to say goal and achievement. So what achievement are you chasing this year? What are you looking to achieve? What goal are you going to pursue? So I'll tell you mine. I'll start off with mine. The biggest one for me is I really want to pursue, I want to improve my financial readiness and my physical readiness when it comes to taking care of my circle. I want to make sure that I know that I'm good, but now I want to focus more on ensuring others are good, and that's one of my goals. The second one, and the more personal one, is I want to pursue peace, and peace can be different avenues. It can be in the workplace, in the relationships, in the family, in any avenue really you can apply to your life. But the word peace is so powerful, but yet I think it's very challenging to achieve. I don't think I've really met anybody who can just say, hey, I'm in peace. I'm good. I'm good to go now. If it were to go now, if the balloon goes up now, I'm good. I'm good to go. So I want to be at that level, So peace is the word of the year for me, And I think it's one for all of us, really. I want everyone to kind of pursue that and just live in peace. 2024, and these years are not getting any easier, guys. The world is not getting any easier. I would say it's getting more challenging as we go by. The chaos is increasing, but it doesn't mean that we can't find comfort in it, and that's when you're going to be dangerous. Don't let the chaos get to you. So pursue that peace. All right, that's my 2024 goal that I wanted to achieve this year. Okay, now time for little brother Andrew to share yours, man. What is your 2024 goal?
So, the financial readiness, that is a for sure one, and expanding my career.
Okay.
Because right now I have two paths already. Okay, so being in the reserves and then getting activated, and then doing already 3 years active, and then getting asked to stay active and switch units to another, to hop on another set of mobile orders for another unit, to be an OCT and go advance, progress in that career path, or get out and stay federal, keep the federal job and expand from there.
Okay.
So I'm coming at a crossroads where it's just like, do I stay in or do I get out and expand the federal career? And that path leads to me moving away, leaving, going other places, leaving for schools and stuff like that. Just like it would be Mo, but I'll be here. I'll be able to come home. I don't have to stay in a barracks, come straight home. I don't have to stay in an apartment, come home and stuff like that. But I still do that every day. But the driving is just killing me, man. It is. I'm burnt out from the driving. But those are my main, resolutions, and then expand and become that one NCO where everyone's just like, hey, go hit up Sergeant Gallegos. He gets it done. Hey,
I'm used to hearing that.
Hey, go to Sergeant Gallegos. Hey, this is the one.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Let's go talk. Hey, you guys want to talk? Go talk to him. And, I'm slowly getting there too. Going to the schools. Popping up on the list all the time. Hey, So those are my main ones that I really want to focus on. Following all of that, the positive energy, the positivity.
Yeah.
Keeping everything on the go, keeping everybody up to speed, and they all know, like, hey, holding everybody accountable and holding myself accountable.
That's a big one.
Holding myself accountable.
Self-accountability.
Because lately, the gym and stuff, oh, man. The fitness life.
The physical readiness.
It's just, man, I got burnt out. I'm just in a rut.
Yeah,
honest,
and I'll tell you right now, you're not the only one. That is a thing for everybody.
Dude,
we all go through it.
Bad though.
But
I go on a bulk diet, and it's just I hit the weight I wanted to hit, and it's just like, dude, I don't want to do anything. Like, I do not want to keep up, and it's just so bad. If I may offer a little brotherly development advice, would be a good solution. You want to know the prescription. I'm about to give you the prescription for that rut. And it is discipline. Oh, yeah.
It is discipline. I promise you, whatever it is, the goal or the whatever rut that you're feeling, you apply that discipline, just that little dose of discipline, and it's gonna kick you out of it. It's going to kick you out of it, but it's not going to be easy. And you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable, you got to pursue that chaos, that comfort in chaos, So in your instance, I gave you that goal or that achievement that you can seek. And that is, hey, 2 days out of the week, no matter what the weather is, drink a dose of discipline in the morning and just go run. Just go run a mile. Just in that uncomfortable environment. It's cold. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's warm and cozy in their beds.
I hate the cold, man.
and you get out there and you
it.
do some push-ups, you do some air squats, you do some jumping jacks, and then you go for a run, and then you come back, and I promise you, you're going to feel a different feeling that day. And then that feeling is going to be so amazing that you're just going to be like, dude, I want to do this again. It's still going to be hard. It's still going to be a challenge, but you got to push it, man. You got to push it. And guys, those of you who are watching, do the same thing. You feel like you're in a rut. You feel like you're going to hold yourself back, or you feel you got goals you want to achieve. Take a dose of discipline. Get yourself a dose of discipline. Okay, I see some people coming in the chat. Nice. Looks like we got Grizzly in there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Grizzly, what's up, man? Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in during this live pod recording, uncut, raw with little brother. Testing out some new equipment, man, just to kind of catch you up. And then just kind of also, discussing some certain topics, We'll take a few. Let's take a second. Let's just catch up. If you got something to share, Grizz, or everyone who's watching, type it in the chat. What is your goal for 2024? What are you hoping to achieve? And of course, too, have you ever experienced something where you were lacking that discipline, and then you executed that discipline, or you applied it, and it changed things? I would like to hear that from you guys.
On to touch one of them subjects, you're talking about 2024, getting ready for it, how it's going to be a rough year. Honestly, yeah, I think it is. The more you were talking about it, the more I was looking it up. Not looking it up, but like more stuff was popping up. And like I saw it today too, man. It was a vet. He was a ex-Navy SEAL. He does these marathons with Nick Bear.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
He brought up 2024 is going to be one of the roughest years. And you need to be not just ready, but have everybody in your circle ready for this year. Because you're not going to make it alone. It's going to be a rough one. And he brought up the last time the president was kicked off the ballot. Do you know when the last time the president was kicked off the ballot?
Yeah, it was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, and what happened? He said it too.
We went into the Civil War.
And that just happened this year.
Well, there's a lot of plays right now, and we definitely learned a lot. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do pay attention to them, as everyone else should, just for awareness. It's always good to keep your awareness up as to what's going on in the world that we live in today, and pay attention to current events. Definitely pay attention to current events. But if you look at the theory of chaos, all things tend to disorder and tend to aim towards chaos. And of course, I sum that up, but it's kind of like that's how time goes. Things can only go good for so long before a challenge or an obstacle is inevitable, and it will present itself. The essential difference, though, is going to be the preparedness factor. Are you prepared? Are you prepared mentally? Are you prepared physically? To endure what's to come. And that's literally what I preach to everybody. 2024, hey, it's good. It's a new year. It's a new time, new opportunities. But at the same time, don't lose sight that there is a fact. And the fact is, things are not getting easier. The world is getting more and more chaotic every day. Just watch the news. If you don't believe me, turn on the news, guys. But it's not impossible. Take care of your circles, keep them close, and just make sure you're good to go, man. Make sure you're good to go. What do we got there? We got some people coming in the chat there. What do you say, man? Hey, that's one thing, guys. When we do these live, uncut, raw, live podcasts.
Happy New Year's. Let's tear it up.
That's right. Happy New Year's. Let's tear it up. Who's that from? That's from
Grizzly.
Grizzly.
One and only.
Grizzly, the one and only. I appreciate you, brother. I heard you had a good time on New Year's, dude. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, man. I had a good time too.
A good time came with
yeah, man. I'll tell you what, dude. I didn't. Okay, so I'll tell you what.
I died.
And you guys. I don't know if you guys know what a 4 horsemen is, but I did not know what a Four Horsemen was, and it's a cocktail. But stay away from them, team. I'll just say that right now. And if you have anybody in your circle who offers you a Four Horsemen and you guys go out, I'm sorry to tell you, but they're not your friends.
They're not.
They are there to kill you. They are an adversary.
Bro.
And they are there to watch you suffer and end your soul. And that's literally what it felt like happened to me. So never again. Never again. What do we got, man? What do we got? I got a short little screen here where I'm able to watch some of the chat here, guys. So keep it in. Let's say, hey, it was good. Saying por tu mi amor. Yeah, glad it was good.
Y'all want Four Horsemen?
For the Gallegos bros.
Hell no.
Yo, y'all want four? Dude.
Heck no, dude. Let me tell you, like, I thought it was a crown shot. The dude said it was a crown shot. Did not taste like a crown. It was super.
It was very deceiving.
It went down so harsh.
It literally looks like a Vegas bomb kind of a cocktail. So I was fooled, and
honestly, I took that and I was just like,
no, it killed. I felt my soul die.
This shit's hitting me hard.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was a drink that I felt my soul die as I swallowed. I was like, dude, my soul just died.
That was like the roughest drink ever too.
I
only have had 2 in my life, Four Horsemen's, and
that's why I stay with wine, bro. Guys.
I'm gone.
Yeah, man, Grizz, you definitely. It was a different side of me.
And then a Four Horsemen's bad if it's like wild drinks. Like if you're gonna give me 4 Horsemen, you better make some good ones.
Still, no, you don't mix those things together. Like all those chemical imbalances. You don't do that, dude. I'll take a one horse. Just give me a one horse.
Causes an imbalance.
Yeah, dude. There's a chemical imbalance, dude. And it's yeah, no, man.
Oh man, just the next morning I was just like, oh, dude, my morning's done. My day's done. I'm just in healing mode.
Yeah, man. So you're asking what's going on at the casa. So I'm actually on location at Andrew's house. So I got some new equipment and stuff we're testing out. And as you can see, hopefully I sound good. Hopefully you guys can hear us well and there's no issues.
Make me another one.
You know, also too, I kind of tested out some quality. So I have some like cool little music playing in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear that too. But we're just kind of doing a little equipment check and also just kind of having a little brotherly. I'm introducing my little brother to the Comfort and Chaos family, and we're kind of going for there. Sick invite, Drew, is in all caps typed in there from a Grizzly.
No.
But
I always invite him. He never comes through.
I'll tell you what, man. So I am gonna hit the road. I'll maybe making my way back to my home and in the original Comfort and Chaos studio, you know, and things are hopefully to get right back to normal starting next week. So I will be coming back home now. The time when the family has come to an end, you know, but hopefully, and then we'll get things back into motion again, man. And hopefully you can make a trip out there, dude. Hopefully it's not too late, you know, so we can catch up.
Yeah, I'll make my way up there.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to go up before I go to this training next month, so definitely.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'll need to go up there. I got a lot of leave.
Yeah, you got to use that.
Yeah, I got 10 days of use or lose, so.
Oh, dude, I'll put that in tonight on Ipse. And just, boom, head up next weekend. Definitely.
For real.
That would be nice.
That's the goal.
That would be nice.
That is the goal.
But, yeah, man, that's so that's a good, 2024, obviously we know is going to be a challenging year. So, but not impossible. Everybody kind of just stay up with current events, take care of your circles, and always be prepared and have a plan. Okay, so we talked about that. We spoke about your New Year's resolution, obviously, / hashtag goal is what I really call it, you know. Let's see. We get some more chat here. What did Grizzly say there?
Y'all let me know I have a camping trip at the end of the month. Then my trips are spotty for the next 11 months. We need to get out there and barbecue.
Ooh. You can never go wrong with the barbecue.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And get some cornhole, some barbecue. Get a little fire pit.
Love me some cornhole, man.
There you go.
Love me some cornhole. Just getting better at it. Better at the game.
You wouldn't. I'll tell you this, right? You wouldn't want to play with Grizzly though. He's not that great, dude. He, his teammate was like, dude, we need a trade. I need to put this guy on free agent. You know, the last time we played.
So I'm slowly getting into the cornhole league out here. There's actually a cornhole league out here.
Really?
Yeah,
where do they play at?
There's an app. They play tournaments at the convention center and then at the Blue Moon Bar.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
And I'm getting into it a little bit. Tell us the scary stories at your house about the little girl, Drew.
What is he talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh my gosh. Grizzly, I'm glad you tuned in though, man. It's always good to see you in the chat, bro.
Yes,
appreciate you coming.
Yes.
And appreciate you being present, team. And that goes for all you guys, whether you're tuning in now during the live recording or you're tuning in later. You know, definitely.
So yeah,
do comment.
I ended up learning more about cornhole. Like there's airmail. There's a game called airmail, just airmail only, is where you just make it just straight in the hole.
Nothing on the board. You don't score anything on the board.
Just straight hole.
Wow.
And they have airmail boards where it's like literally just
airmail
there.
Boards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And gotta say what's up to the baby boys.
Yeah. He's gotta say what's up to the baby boys, indeed.
But I started getting into it a little bit. Like I'll go to Chipper's down the house and he has the boards and the bags, like the official bags.
Yeah.
And then you have your game bags. And those bags, once you buy those bags, you actually have to prep them. Like, you got to put them in the oven. You got to do, like, certain things with them.
See, that's too much work, dude. It's just cornhole. Oh, my gosh. Dude, that makes me, like, not want to, like, you can't even enjoy a beer while you're playing cornhole because you're like, all right, I got to get dialed in. I got to get my bags right. I got to get some good sleep. I got to get my stretches, get this workout in. I got to be dialed in.
Hey, man, but they take that game pretty serious.
I get it.
That's their sport.
But to me, it's like, okay, dude, we're going to play cornhole. And then watch the dude, literally the dude who doesn't even care, doesn't even go out there and try this his first time playing, and he's like super drunk, probably even down the Four Horsemen, and he's out there just wrecking. Like, that's the thing about cornhole, man. Like, that is the thing about cornhole.
I'm going to say this. So there's cornhole boards, real cornhole boards are way better than these Walmart ones and stuff like that. Like, I think a pair of real cornhole boards and a pair of real bags, like practice bags, whatever, for both sides, the game, it runs more smooth. It runs way more smooth. Like, it's fun. The bags slide in, so you actually just have to get on the board.
Oh, man. Let me see. Cornhole board. Hey, Jamie, go ahead and pull that up, Jamie, please. Oh, man, I forgot Jamie got the day off. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Normally, Jamie would pull it up for us. But, wow, man. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. I wonder what other... That's crazy how they can take that sport and make it like a thing like that. Cornhole.
It's a crazy game, especially in Vegas. When they go to the huge tournaments in Vegas. And
you could probably win some extreme... Like, you win money and stuff. You get sponsors and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy. What do we got going on there? What's some of the chat saying there? We're on the Q&A session now, guys. We're in the chat session. We'll let you guys chime in on the podcast.
Grizzly just said everybody knows real cornhole boards come out of Naples, Italy.
Oh, dude. I question his sources, man. I question his sources. And you're lucky, Jamie. I'll be like, Jamie, can you pull that up? Can we get a check real quick? And go ahead and pull that up real quick. See where these cornhole boards source from.
Cornhole, hey, but the game, honestly, you got to try it at least one. Go to one tournament. I went once, got destroyed.
You were hooked. You drank the Kool-Aid.
No, I got destroyed, though. I got destroyed.
I bet.
First game, I got destroyed. I was like, yo, these dudes, they live and breathe this game. They live and breathe this game.
And they're probably all like mailmen and stuff, you know, retired like veterans and stuff like that. Yeah, well, go ahead and read the chat there. What's it
The
say?
bags are filled with corn from the Antropia region of Barluca, Spain. What the fuck? What?
Bro, do we got to teach you how to read, man?
A little bit, man.
Oh, my
a little
gosh.
bit,
And the
man.
bags are filled with corn from the Atropita region of Barlarca, Spain. Oh, yes. Hey, Jamie, can you go ahead and check on that real quick? Give me a fact check. I don't know what it is. Hey, Jamie, pull that up. Oh, look at it. See, you already typed in the chat. Jamie, pull that up, please.
What do you say? This nerd say. Jimmy, pull that up. I feel like when you had Grizzly on the.
You saw the episode with Grizzly?
I was watching it a little bit, but
Nice.
man, homie was tanked.
Who, Grizzly?
No.
Oh, Rayman.
Yes.
Yeah, Rayman
was tanked.
He's a little inebriated, dude, and when he gets inebriated, he changes. And you know the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? He's one of those guys. You know, and let's just put it this way. You would kill him with the 4 Horsemen. Like, honestly, you would have to lock him up because you don't know what he's going to do. He might kill somebody, or he might do a B&E or something crazy. You could probably convince him to do anything, you know.
I can just see it, and he's like, just snap back through this. No? All right, I'm going to do it then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude.
Should have seen him at NYE.
Oh, my goodness, dude. I know, man. I saw some of the footage that you guys sent me on Snapchat.
Oh.
It was really cool, really unique. He was definitely having a good time. I looked like all you guys were having a good time.
What do you do?
He was gone. He was sending me videos of him talking about monkeys and got to see the dog in you and all this stuff. And I mean, it didn't even make sense. But at the same time, I was on my soul had just died that night, so I didn't even know what I was looking at either.
He showed me the eye patch is fake.
Hey, I've been calling that since day one, guys. You guys are the ones who drank the Kool-Aid. That eye patch is fake. All right. It is part of his character now. That's what it is. There's not even a need for it. But I'm glad you had a good time though, man. I'm glad you got to meet some cool people and have a good time. That's the best part right there. That's definitely the best part. Hey, Grizzly, since you're very active in the chat right now, why don't you go ahead and type in and let us know what your New Year's for 2024 goal is? What achievement are you seeking this year? You know, let's hear about it. And then those of you who are watching later on, like I said, type it down, comment down below. You know, if you're watching us on YouTube, comment down below, shoot me a DM, whatever, and just let me know your 2024 achievement that you are seeking. You know, I don't really like to use the word resolution, but I call it an achievement, a goal. Go get it.
Honestly, if you're not paying attention, he switches the eye through the night.
Oh, my gosh.
And takes it off.
It's not true.
You know, I never wanted to ask him, but like, what happened? Why does he have an eye patch?
Oh, excuse me. I'll tell you. So it was a firework accident like a couple years ago.
That's why we don't light them up.
Yeah, it was a firework. It was an accident with fireworks. You know, of course he can go into detail, but let's see. Okay, so we got some resolution type there. Okay, what does it say?
Gain wisdom, health, wealth, and the spread of it. And then spread it.
Ooh. You know, there's one thing about Grizzly you can always count on, that he's going to go deep. He goes deep.
I don't know, man.
No, he legit has like screenshot quotes. He's the guy who will screenshot quotes and philosophers and like screenshot this stuff and just keep it stored away in a library so that he can either like send it to his Tinder dates, or he can also come up on podcasts and jump in chats and just be like, hey, you know, the wise man wakes up early and is the first to cast the worm on the line. Jamie, go ahead and pull that up. Let's find out where that came from.
You should have seen your army buddies.
He's like, he also chimes in with his goal. I just want to gain wisdom, health, wealth, and I want to spread it.
See, I don't know. I don't know about that. Like,
Dude, that should be your everyday life. Let's just put it that way.
I'm waiting for
But I like
Grizzly
it.
to come down though. He's always like, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna go down."
Dude, I don't think this
Paso.
house can
I'm gonna go
contain
down with
Grizzly.
you."
I don't think you got enough in that locker over there. I don't think this house can contain
It will
Grizzly.
contain him. It will contain him.
I don't think it can.
But every time he's just like, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna come down." Nope. Oh, okay, cool, dude. I'll talk. All right.
Oh man, yeah.
I did see it. He does go deep with some sayings and stuff. I saw
Oh
him
yeah,
down
dude.
there,
He's very. Hey, I'll tell you
start
what.
quoting
He's
some
good.
scriptures and
Yeah,
stuff
dude.
like that.
No, he's good. He's good, and I look forward to our next podcast too, when he comes up and
I'm
and
falling to the
record.
floor if I go.
Yeah,
Never, dude. Come to ASA, dude.
yeah. Come to SA. I'm telling you, come next weekend. Make it happen.
Next weekend. I'm gonna try too. I'm gonna try to fly up. I'm just tired of driving.
You gotta tell me about how you gotta make that drive tomorrow.
I know, but I made that drive so many times.
No, come on now.
And
Come on now. I gotta
and
make
then-
it
and then-
tomorrow by myself.
Yeah,
If I can do it, you can do it.
Oh yeah, I made that drive by myself, hungover.
There you go.
Oh, that was horrible.
Well, whose fault was that?
He always says that.
Yes, I know, dude.
I do
I know,
always go.
man.
I do go. I've gone up there a lot lately. This year, I've actually gone up a lot. And now it's just like, hey, I'll go again. Like, I'm down to go. I just gotta put the money to the side and then go.
Okay.
Because then it was like, hey, I got rent, which is like nothing, and then now I got a mortgage, which is like something now. Now it's a little
You're
different.
living a big boy life.
Yeah, now it's like, hey, now I gotta plan the trip in advance. I can't just up and leave like I used to.
Yeah, those are the days. Those are the days. Yeah. But what do we got there? We got some more input there, I see.
He said, then come, then we can plan it around my days off. Let's go.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm down, dude. Like, you gotta tell me your days off, but you sometimes don't be telling me your days off until like 2 days before, and I'm just like, yo, I can't just drop a leave just like that. That's if they approve it in those 2 days.
Man. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's Hey, Grizzly, thanks for sharing your 2024 goal there. That's a good goal. I think you can kind of narrow it down a little bit, but I would like to hear a more dialed in goal. Something where you're like, hey, here's one that I just that I didn't tell you about. I want to run a marathon. I want to run a full marathon this year, and there's one actually coming up in March in San Antonio. It's called Run of the Alamo, and it's like downtown San Antonio. Obviously, it's a full marathon. They also have a half marathon option, but I want to run a marathon. I'm not saying I'm going to go there and win it and smash it and no. I just want to complete it. I want to say, hey, I started this and now I finished it.
How far? How long?
It's a full marathon.
Which is, I don't do marathons.
Oh my gosh, dude. 26.2 miles.
God dang.
26.2
That's a full marathon?
That's a full marathon.
Count me out. I'll be at the halfway mark for you.
Dude. No, man. I definitely
Is it
I have the opportunity to
one
do
end
it.
to another end, or is it in circles?
So no, it's throughout like the city. So you're gonna be running already a route. There's already a closed off route. You're gonna run it, and you're just like, it's just gonna be pretty cool because it's not like a track. It's not like a down and back. You're running through San Antonio, like you're running through the whole thing. So I think, yeah, man. I think I'm gonna do it, and I want to do it to try to test myself, both physically and mentally, and it's a goal that I want to seek out to pursue. On my list of many goals for 2024.
Well, you can run the baton.
The Baton Death March would be another good goal too to do.
Because you can run it, you can ruck it, you can walk it. It's all on you.
That's right. Stay hard. I like that. I could see that one.
I like to touch Europe. for any lifetime event. Beer Fest, Germany, Run with the Bulls.
Run with the Bulls. Dude, first of all,
Tomato throwing Italy, Rose
would like to-
Festival,
you know-
Barcelona, anything. Stay hard.
I like that, dude. But I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this, dude. Grizzly, I would like to see this, man. And if you came up to San Antonio, again, I will even administer this, but I want to see you just take an ACFT. No, like, I would love to see you take an ACFT. Just to say you did it, dude. Like, I don't care what you score. Just do it.
I have a picture of him.
You got a picture of him right now?
I have a picture of my AIT.
Oh, at AIT. Is that the one you sent me with his, like, shaved head and everything?
Yeah, dude. He weighed like, he was young. So let. Like, he lost a ton of weight. He had no beard. He had no hair. You know?
You know what's crazy is I always tell these soldiers,
He was passing the PT.
So I have soldiers now. There's soldiers now that are overweight, you know, and they're not passing, you know, the height and weight. They're not passing. They're struggling on the ACFT, and mainly the height and weight. And they tell me like, oh, I got an issue and all this stuff, or I have this pain and everything. And like, they're giving me like 1,000 excuses in the book why they're, you know, choosing to live the way they live. And you know what I always ask them? I say, hey, what did you weigh in AIT? What did you weigh in basic training?
Shoot.
And no, I ask them that because you know what I tell them? You mean that if you told me like you had this problem even in basic training, then I understand that it's a problem. But now what I'm hearing, it's a discipline issue. Back then you had the discipline, you had the desire, you had the want. You were going to eat at a certain time. You're going to watch your meals. You're exercising. You're doing PT. Like, you're moving. You're applying that discipline that the Army's literally making you drink a dose of discipline every morning. And then you go to your unit, and now that accountability for discipline is not there. Now you have to apply it. And now, look what happens, you know?
You just said I could just smoke a pack, and you can watch me die. I'm a fatty fat.
Oh, Grizzly. You know what, Grizzly? It's like I tell you.
I like tortas and 30 packs.
Hey, I'll tell. Hey, you know what, dude? I like tortas and 30 packs too. But let me tell you, man, I earn them. All right, I gotta earn them. You know, and it just gets harder the older you get. So I'm just letting you know. But I will tell you this, man. I will tell you this. And one thing, whenever I tell somebody that, I'm not telling them just to be a hard ass and get in their face or anything. I'm telling them that because it's like I ask them, what did you look like in basic training? And the reason why I asked them that is because that's your potential. That is where you can hit. You met this goal. So you have so much potential now, but yet you are making the choice to not pursue your potential, not be the best version of yourself. You want to settle and be who you are right now and just get the bare minimum. And that's what I don't have empathy for. You know, I've never been empathetic for quitters. And to me, that is you quitting.
When I got out of basic.
That is you quitting.
Shoot, AIT. I was weighing, I was weighing 130, 135.
Oh, yeah, I weighed my best in basic training, you know.
But like I was skinny though. Like I was skinny. Like I was barely just like, I was skinny, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start going, like, you know, start going to the gym and stuff like that. And then boom, shot that weight up.
Yeah, because it's now the bare minimum now is accepted. You know, you're not striving for the best version of yourself. Now you're just, hey, I'll get that 60 and get up.
But
hey, how many push-ups do I need to do? 40? Hey, I'm good if I do 43. Yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm good. You know, when all that time you could be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm training for 60. I'm training for 70. I'm going to get it.
I mean, I'm getting up there. I don't shoot for 60. At least shoot 80 and above on everything.
Guys, long story short, just don't hesitate to take a little dose of discipline and be the best version of yourself. Okay? I tell you at the end of every stream, Be the best version of yourself. Chase it. Chase that best version of yourself. Drink some discipline. Let's get it.
Yeah, drink some discipline.
Thank you.
Smoke the discipline.
Thank you.